very glad to be welcoming you to this 10th episode of the podcast. We are diving in the second lesson of this course that I call Creating a Deeptech and Climate Tech Startups 101. The second episode is about moving from ideas to execution and turning your ideas into action. So I'm Jerome, and this is the second episode. If you missed the first one, it's about your mindset and building the foundation of your mindset as an entrepreneur. So the second episode is as important as the first one. It's about tackling a topic for any inspiring entrepreneur, is that the true value of your startup is on your business isn't in the idea itself. It's how well you execute it. So we'll dive into why ideas alone aren't enough and how you turn them into real impactful value. So today we'll cover several things. So the first theme is the absurdity of idea theft. So why ideas are not alone aren't enough. The myth of someone stealing your idea and succeeding. Then we'll move to the second part, is about execution. So the true power behind ideas and a real life example. Then we'll focus, third part is focusing on bringing value to your customer, starting small and then scaling, listening to feedback, solving real problems. Fourth part is over deliver and build momentum with your existing customers. And finally, the last part is about staying customers focused. So empathy, mapping to understand your customer needs, and then we'll do a recap of all those themes to get an action plan and all the tips you need in one or two sentences. Are you ready? Let's go. Those six chapters, will really guide us through understanding why execution is key, and move away from just having ideas and just focusing on them. So, moving to the first part, the absurdity of being stolen of your idea. So let's start with a simple question. When was the last time that someone stole your business idea, created a company exactly the way you envisioned it, you wanted it to happen, and made billions of dollars out of it? Silly question, huh? Absurd. That's because it is. The truth is, ideas are easy. Ideas are simple. Execution is what really matters. It's what separates dreamers from doers. So think about those gadgets that sometimes we have on TV. We see on the internet, and they are real. They might even be useful, but how many of them are really truly solving something that people are struggling with and are ready to pay for? Not a lot of them, like really a small portion of them. So those products are often hypotheses from our head, just things that we think could be useful for people, but they're not. So ideas that have been tested in the market, in the customer, in the real world. So without execution, an idea just remains just an idea. So let's move on really to the second part. Second is that execution is the true power behind ideas. It's when you bring value to somebody. But what is value? What's the term means? So value is it's a formula that I will display on the video. Is dream outcome multiplied by probability of achieving this outcome divided by efforts times delay. So let's dissect all those terms. Is when you're building something, you're helping your customer achieve something. So this is dream outcome. The best possible results your product can help your customer achieve. It's what your customer dream of. How big an impact can your product make? Then there is the probability of achieving this outcome. How hard, how likely will your product be able to achieve this outcome, the desired outcome, the first part. This is your real chance of success. This is the part where you need to have a great value. But the bottom part of the equation is where you need to reduce a maximum to get the most out of the value, the greatest value possible. So how much work is required? So effort means how much effort is needed from the customer to implement your solution. What kind of resources, skills, energy will your customer need to put to achieve his desired outcome and make your idea a reality? Finally, time delay. So how long will it take to see results? How long will your customers see something happening from with your service, with your product, with everything you do, your software. And the quicker you can deliver, the more compelling your idea becomes. A great example is a famous one is Mark Zuckerberg and the story of Facebook. You've probably heard the tale of Zuckerberg supposedly stealing the ideas of Facebook from the Winklevoss twins. But here's the catch, in this example as well, ideas are just words and concepts. Zuckerberg didn't just take an idea and run with it. He built it, he took action, iterated, scaled it into one of the most influential social network and platform in the world today. So the value of Facebook didn't really come from the idea alone. It came from relentless execution from Mark and everybody that Mark hired, the ability to pivot, because at first it was a dating app, like a ranking app in Harvard, so it was not really what it is today. And so this is the second part, and the continuous improvement that the team made on the platform, on the social network. So remember that next time you're afraid of being stolen of your idea, of being robbed. Third part is really focusing on bringing this value to your customer. So execution is really like being paid to actually deliver to your customer one step at a time. So instead of trying to get lost in perfection in every detail, this is what we see every day with engineers or researchers trying to build deep tech companies or climate tech. They want the perfect object, the perfect tool, the perfect engine, the perfect power reactor, perfect plane, perfect rocket, whatever. Here's what you can do instead of that. Start small and scale. Try to deliver what we call an MVP, minimum viable product that solves a key problem. Once you've validated the value with your customers, scale up, but not before. Then the second thing you can do is listen to your customers' feedback. Engage with them early and often. They are humans, you are humans, they have problems, you're trying to help them. Their feedback are key and are very invaluable in shaping the direction of your product and focusing on the one thing in your product that brings 80%, 90, 99% of the value of your product. Remember, your goal is really to create something that people want, so your customer want and need. So listen more than you talk. You should speak in any meetings with the customer less than 50% of the time. So when you listen to feedback, you can iterate because you get some things to improve, some points in some issues that you need to solve. So don't wait for perfection. Release, test, learn, and iterate. The faster you can refine your product, the faster you will create more value. And finally, solve real problem. Focus on solving real pressing problems for your customers. And listen, because sometimes you're just a little off, and you could bring like massive value. And even if it's just 1% less money or 1% less time, you will save them, maybe years, and that will bring a lot of value to them, and that's what is important. So when you make life for your customer easy or better, you create value that they are willing to pay for. Chapter 4 is over delivering. This is something that might be a little hard for you to consider, but when you constantly over deliver, you build momentum. So customers start talking about you to their partners, to their competitors, to the outside world. Your reputation grows, and so does your business. Because remember, execution isn't about doing everything at once. It's about taking strategic, well-planned steps that add value and move you more closer to your goals. So when you over deliver to your customer, you create customers that are very loyal to you, and they really became your advocates. They almost become your best salespeople. So this is builds all momentum that can propel your business to the next level. Finally, the final chapter is about the final focus is about staying customer focused. So it's easy, to get caught in the excitement of your idea and maybe twitching a little bit, trying a different market, but once you find your market, always remember your business exists to serve your customers. So keep them at the center of everything you do. And here's how you can do and maintain a customer focus at all time. Empathy mapping. Really understand what your customers deeply want. What are the pain points? What keeps them up at night? The more you understand them, the better you can serve them. Sorry. Then you can map out the journey your customer will go through from detecting your solution to signing a contract. Really, exchange roles. Go out there and try to buy from yourself and see how easy or how hard it is. So try to decrease the moment when they say, okay, I want to buy from you, to the moment they sign. Make their life super duper easy. So by staying really customer focused at all time, you really ensure that your execution is always aligned with delivering maximum value to those who matter most, your customers. And this shouldn't be hard, because you want actually to work on your product. You want to do the thing you're passionate about. So the faster you get customer on board, the more you can actually deliver. So get paid for what you love, instead of actively looking for people all the day and trying to do more sales, instead of just being able to do what you like most, which is whatever you do: quantum mechanics, quantum, crypto, whatever, nuclear power, deep tech, anything, any deep tech thing you're doing. The more time you will spend on your customer, the better you will become better at solving their problems. So this is the end of this episode. So to recap, so ideas are just the beginning. The true value lies in execution. Focus on bringing value to your customers, iterate quickly, listen to them, listen to their feedback, and over deliver at every opportunity. This is how you really turn ideas into thriving business. In our next episode, I will explore how to pitch your idea effectively, from elevator pitch to the 10 minutes long pitch to investor. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to Reactor and follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, or YouTube. Share your thoughts in the comment below, and then let's continue building impactful startup together. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode of Reactor. Keep pushing forward. And remember, it's not about ideas. It's not the ideas that counts. It's what you do with it or with them. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.